Hello, today I'm looking at Majjhima Nikaya number 49, which, if I can pronounce it, is the Brahmanimantanika Sutta, which is translated as the invitation of a Brahma. Now, the location is Savatthi, Jetta's Grove, and Anathapindika's Park, and there is Buddha and his followers. And I interpret this as being a moral tale of Buddha engaging with the Brahma world. So Buddha addresses his monks, recalling the time he was living at Ukata in Subhaga Grove at the foot of a sala tree. Buddha says a pernicious view had arisen in Bhakka the Brahma. Now, just as an aside, Bhakka the Brahma is one of the gods. And a Brahma is defined by Venerable Thera in one of his pieces. Buddhism does not deny the existence of Brahma. It speaks of Brahma Lokas, refers to Mahabrahmas as the Lord of Brahma Lokas. In many suttas, the Supreme Brahmas is referred to as Sahampati. He is represented as one who has cultivated his mind and as one who knows and pays reverence to Buddha. And in paying reverence to Buddha, it shows that Buddhahood is higher than Brahmahood. So in my understanding, the sort of gods of this world are similar to the gods of the classical Greek tradition, where the gods sort of walk amongst men and are similar to men, but only differentiated by special powers. And Mahabrahmas, like Bhakka, think they've gone beyond anything that Buddha knows. So the Buddha has to go to their Brahma heavens, subdue their pride to show them that they still have more to let go of, something that Buddha has gone beyond, but they haven't. And so the sutta continues. Pernicious view had arisen in Bhakka the Brahma as follows. This is permanent, this is everlasting, this is eternal, this is total, this is not subject to passing away. For this is where one is neither born, nor ages, nor dies, nor passes away, nor reappears, and beyond this is no escape. So sort of an eternalist view. So hearing this, Buddha appears in the Brahma world, where Bhakka greets Buddha and reasserts his belief in permanence. Buddha responds that Bhakka has lapsed into ignorance by saying that what is impermanent is permanent, what is transient is everlasting, what is non-eternal is eternal, what is subject to passing away does not pass away, and where he says there is no escape beyond this, there is an escape beyond this. Then Mara, the evil one, appears in the guise as a member of the Brahma's assembly and says to Buddha, do not disparage Bhakka, for this Brahma is the great Brahma, the overlord, the infallible vision, and so on and so on. And Mara continues to laud and praise Bhakka and the Brahma world, how it is much more powerful than Buddha, and that Buddha risks bad luck if he argues with Bhakka. Buddha carries on talking to his followers. That he addressed Mara the evil one, and Buddha said to Mara the evil one, I know who you are, I know that the Brahma's assembly have fallen into your hands, and you think I too, Buddha, have fallen into your hands. This is not so. Bhakka then repeats his assertion about permanence to Buddha, also telling Buddha that there were also recluses and Brahmins before Buddha's time who found no escape. So, Buddha, you will find no escape. You will reap only weariness and disappointment. If you, Buddha, cling to earthly things, you will be close to me, within my domain, for me to work my will upon you and punish you. If you hold to earth, air, fire and water, to beings, to gods, to Parapati, that's the Supreme Being, to Brahma, you will be close to me. Nothing within my domain for me to work with at my will and to punish. Buddha agrees that it is not, but that it will be the case should he follow that path. But Buddha continues, Bhakka, I understand your sway, that you have much power and influence. Bhakka asks, how far do you understand it to extend? Buddha replies in verse that Bhakka's reach and sway extends as far as the sun and moon revolve, over 1,000-fold beyond that, and you know all within, free from lust and those with lust, their state and all the comings and goings of beings. But Brahma, there are 3 other bodies which you do not know or see, which I know and see. There is the body called the gods of streaming radiance, from which you passed away and reappeared here. And in the commentary it explains that streaming radiance equates to the highest degree of the 2nd jhana. Because you have been here for a long time, your memory of this has lapsed. Hence, you do not know or see it, but I know and see it. Thus, Brahma, with regard to direct knowledge, I know more than you. Buddha repeats the assertion again that Brahma does not remember the gods of refulgent glory, that's the highest degree of the 3rd jhana, nor remember the gods of great fruit, that's the 4th jhana. Thus, Buddha again knows more than Brahma. Buddha refutes the eternalist view again by saying he has known earth as earth, known that which is not earth, but Buddha did not claim to be earth, to be in earth, be it to be apart from earth, did not claim earth to be mine. Thus, Brahma, I know more than you. The assertion is then repeated by Buddha for the other elements, for fire, for air, for water, and so on, and also for the jhanas. So the Thanissaro translation of this sutta suggests that what Buddha has experienced and Bhakka has not experienced is nibbana, or enlightenment. And this finishes by again asserting that he, Buddha, knows more than Bhakka. Bhakka responds that he hopes that the knowledge of Buddha does not turn out to be vain and empty. To which Buddha replies, consciousness without surface, endless, radiant, all around, has not been expressed through the earthness of earth, liquidity of liquid, fireness of fire, and so on. Now, Thanissaro's commentary explains, as far as I understand it, that the experience of nibbana does not require any physical attributes, which is what Buddha is saying. So there appears, so in the sutta there is a certain amount of toing and froing of argument, of boasting and teasing going on. Bhakka claiming that what Buddha experiences is real, despite there being no form and substance attached. And Buddha responding that there does not need to be form or substance, which is interpreted in the commentaries as being nibbana. Bhakka continues, so I will vanish from your presence. Vanish if you can, responds Buddha. Bhakka is unable to vanish. Thereupon Buddha says, I will vanish from you. Vanish if you can, replies Bhakka. Buddha then says to his followers, I perform such a feat of supernormal power. The Brahma nor his assembly could see me, but they could hear my voice saying, having seen fear in beings, and having seen that beings will cease to be, I did not welcome any kind of being, nor did I cling to delight. And this is sort of an allegory that Bhakka, the Brahma, cannot disappear because he is tied to earth and his eternalist views, whereas Buddha can disappear because he's free from all taints and clinging. And the sutta continues, the Brahma and Brahma's assembly were struck with wonder and amazement, saying, "It is wonderful, marvellous, the great power and might of Gautama to disappear. Though living in a generation that delights in being, Gautama has vanquished being together with its roots." Then Mara, the evil one, reappears through a member of Brahma's assembly and addressed Buddha. "Do not teach this to others. For those that have gone before you and have taught it to others, on the dissolution of their body, when they died, they became established in an inferior body. But those recluses and Brahmins before you, who claimed to be accomplished and enlightened, and who did not preach to lay disciples, who did not teach the Dhamma, when they died, they became established in a superior body. So learn from this, remain inactive, enjoy the pleasant abiding in the here and now. It is better left undeclared and not advised to others." And Buddha responds, "I see you as you are, Mara, the evil one. It is not out of compassion for my welfare or welfare of others that you speak. You think thus that those to whom Gautama teaches the Dhamma will escape from your sphere, because the Tathagata, the Buddha, the enlightened one, has abandoned the taints that defile, bring renewal of beings, give trouble, ripen in suffering, lead to future birth, aging and death. He has cut them off at the root. They are no longer subject to future arising." Mara was unable to reply. And so ends Majjhima Nikaya number 49. Thanks for watching.